Jake Paul, I mean, as of right now, for what he's doing, it's good for what he's doing. But once he fights a real fighter, it's going to be bad.
Sir. Yeah. Let's go. Let's take a look. What's up, buddy?
Jake Paul recently shared a new sparring video, hoping to impress fans. But instead of praise, it turned into a full-on roasting session across the boxing community. One reaction stood out Floyd Mayweather's.
As long as he continues to fight MMA guys and YouTubers, he's gonna continue to look good and shine. But once he fights a real fighter that can really fight, it's not gonna be that good.
When Floyd watched Jake's sparring clips, he didn't speak. He simply smirked and laughed confidently. That reaction said everything. Reports say Floyd has told people behind the scenes that Gervonta Davis would beat Jake easily.
No problem. No.
There's no way he'd get demolished.
Jake Paul is used to criticism, but getting laughed at by Mayweather, who mentored Tank, was next level. Fans are now questioning, is Jake really ready for elite fighters? Or is this just another attempt to go viral?
Professional boxers. It's only been 3.5 years. You can only make a certain amount of fights happen. And the plan was always to fight Nate Diaz after Tommy Fury, win, lose, or draw. People think there's like this ducking of professional boxers. The next fight could potentially be a professional boxer. I'm just getting started. I'm 26 years old, and there's only so much I can do.
The video Jake posted was professionally edited, showing flashy counters and improved focus. He clearly intended it to showcase growth and skill.
You have your arm.
On paper, the sparring clip showed stronger jabs and better timing, but instead of respect, it brought ridicule.
Jake Paul's the only white boy I know that the white boys hate.
I actually gained a lot of respect when we sat down with Jake. I respect him.
He's doing his job. He's putting on his shine. This is act.
He's trolling people. His job is to piss people off, right? I mean,
you would
it'd
knock
be big.
Jake Paul the fuck out.
Listen, they're not real fighters. They're exciting fighters.
Boxing fans quickly pointed out flaws: a slow sparring partner, heavy footwork, and poor defense after combos. His exits were sluggish, and his head movement nearly non-existent. The comment section filled with critiques from fans, fighters, and trainers.
Paul is not fighting a real fighter. That's not even boxing. I mean, Chavez Jr., should have hung up. I thought he had hung up the gloves a long time ago. Jake Paul, is not a boxer. It's a spectacle. The Tyson event was sort of demeaning for the sport of boxing. I mean, Tyson was an old man, and what are we talking about? But again, if Netflix or somebody else wants to pay for that event, so, I mean, that's fine, but I have no interest. I have absolutely no interest in a Jake Paul, Chavez Jr. fight because it's not boxing.
To casual viewers, Jake seemed composed and calm, but to pros, especially Mayweather's team, it looked like a YouTuber pretending to be a boxer. Even Jeff Mayweather had thoughts on it.
With times changing the way they have, that Jake Paul today could very easily be someone like Tyson back then.
I think that the Jake Paul, that is what he's saying right now and talking about what he could do with Tyson at any time, is asinine.
Do you think Willie Pep could compete in today's boxing?
Then came leaked footage from a Mayweather gym watch party. A group of fighters watched Jake's video. When Jake missed a punch and threw a looping right hand, Floyd laughed out loud.
What I say, I said one thing. 19 years, no excuse.
Floyd's laugh came because Jake looked slow. He knows Tank Davis would counter that move and knock Jake out cold.
I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do the left side, right side. He can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today. As
I'm like I said, once again, I'm talking to you, the great War Jaw, just correct me if I'm wrong. From his last 4 fights, I think he's gotten better at setting up punches.
Let's analyze. Jake has a clear size advantage. He's a cruiserweight at 190 lbs, while Tank is a lightweight who's gone up to 140. But that's where Jake's advantage ends. In every other area, Tank dominates.
After Canelo, obviously, didn't materialize, was the next one Tank?
Yeah. I mean, that was on the 1 yard line as well, but he has to rematch, Lamont Roach. He wants to get that back. And then we'll be back in discussions with Mr. Gervonta. But man, this is the nature of boxing. You have massive fights on the 1 yard line and things just fall through.
As you're watching, like, he was a gigantic favorite, and this is on the heels of the Canelo thing. Are you like, what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, though, because I never really thought Tank was that good. It would just take the right fighter to pick him apart, to be honest. Someone who had high activity and wasn't afraid of his power. So I always saw so many holes in his game. So to me, it wasn't that surprising that someone finally gave him some good work.
If you do fight, what weight would it be at?
195.
Oh, wow. So he would go all the way from 40 to 95?
Yeah, I mean, it would be an exhibition.
Okay. And so what does that mean? Is that 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, 10 3-minute rounds.
And when you say exhibition, like, what are the restrictions on that?
No restrictions, just the fact that, like, we couldn't actually get it professionally sanctioned.
Okay. Is that still of interest to you? Like, if he wins the rematch and you beat Julio, is that of great interest to you later this year?
For sure.
Tank has years of boxing experience, a strong amateur background, and incredible fight IQ. His knockout power is precise and dangerous. He thrives against opponents who rely on size alone.
The first few rounds, he throws very few punches.
He's just measuring. He's a computer, man.
Yep.
He's just getting the data on you, faking you, taking pictures of everything you do, and then like round 3, round 4, he starts to fucking and he's slipping, pop, pop, pop.
He's got special power too. His power's special.
And he's mean too as well.
Oh, yeah. Mean is a big part of it, isn't it?
I think having that dog, being mean is like the biggest part in it, You could be a great athlete. One day you're gonna come across another great athlete. It's who's got more dog in him.
Jake's defense has always been questionable. He struggled against Tommy Fury and looked off against Nate Diaz.
As we near a right hand to the body by Paul, back to Tommy Fury, left hook. Fury opening up towards the end of the first round. Down after releasing it because the fights.
Two champions with the hearts of champions. If Davis thought Santa Cruz was going to fold from his power, oh my! There is a lethal left uppercut.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Tank, however, breaks opponents down piece by piece. He sets traps and finishes fights explosively. Even new champions fear his power. Jake has improved, fighting former UFC champs like Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva. But that's MMA, not elite boxing.
Skill for skill, none of these guys can mess with me. Like, nobody. I feel like my skills is way better than, like, Floyd. Like, if I'm on my game. I take that back. Probably hand in hand. But skill-wise, nobody on TV that's fighting right now have more skills than me. Nobody.
Who is the face of boxing right now?
I would say, it's like Gervonta, Canelo. I would say like Canelo is probably still the face, Gervonta's the tits, and I'm the ass.
Tank Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. Back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer. George was a puncher. Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
One, yes, Jake's size and power make him dangerous. One clean shot could change everything. That's why people still watch. They want to see if he gets humbled or shocks the world. Mayweather's smirk wasn't just mockery. It was a message the skill gap is huge. And for once, Jake didn't respond with tweets or Instagram stories. He stayed silent. Maybe he knows Tank isn't someone to provoke.
Fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you gotta be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
How about Jake? What do you think of Jake?
Clown.
Yeah.
He's a clown.
Who you got in the Tyson Fury Jake Paul fight? Or do you even care?
Tommy.
Or Tommy Fury. Tyson would be the same result.
Tyson, I think, because he's...
Can Tommy Fury even fight, though? Like, really?
He
I don't
looks
know.
fucking huge, by the way.
He's
jacked.
I don't know. But I know that Jake can't fight.
Can't fight.
He can't fight. So...
Would you look at it as a joke if if your team was like, yo, we want you to fight Jake Paul? Would you be like, come on, man?
I'd laugh at him. Like, you want me to fight him?
Yo, what it do, man? We need you. Nah, don't be talking about no height limit. We need Gervonta to come in there and tank you out. Tank, you called him out. We done seen you call out people before and you ain't do the fight. We need you to do this fight, bro. Mike Tyson was your favorite fighter, and Mike Tyson said you his favorite fighter. You gotta be the one to back him up, man. Shout out to all the white boys, but fuck you, white boy. You really went in there and fought a senior citizen. This shit fucked up, bro. How this thing played out, I know Mike Tyson needed that money.
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
What you think of former athletes and celebrities like Jake Paul taking up boxing? You think that grows the sport?
If he's doing it for the right reason, actually want to do it because of just like actually want to box, it's cool. But if he's doing it for like the wrong reason, just to get the hype and stuff like that, I feel as though it's trash. Sometimes people get bored at what they want, what they doing, and they want to try other stuff. Got to be mentally tough to be able to box. So that's why I don't take that away from some fighters or some people that want to jump into the sport. So just show how tough you are. That's how it should be.
For sure. That's all I got. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
One, let's not forget Floyd fought Deji, another YouTuber, in an exhibition. When people ask why he doesn't return for real fights, he explains, why earn $35 million in a tough fight when exhibitions pay him $100? So that's it for today's video. Like, subscribe, and comment below. We'll see you next time.